As most young couples will attest, when it comes to moving into a new home, there is usually a lot of thought that must go into it. Some couples might choose to wait a few years before actually taking the big step. Robert and Joan were married for at least a year, and they were already thinking about starting a family. The fact that they were still living under their parents' roof would seriously hamper the possibility of looking for appropriate houses for sale. Joan wanted her home to be at least a 4-bedroom residence, where Robert needed to be sure that there was at least a 2-car garage and address plaques that was different from the other houses on the street. If you are like some people who enjoy working with your hands, then an older building that requires some renovations may be a little more to your liking. Whether you buy a property that recently went through a period of construction, or you plan on doing most of the work yourself, you might want to take the time to look at some of the Whitehall products that are currently available. Every construction company will take time to consider the owner's wishes when putting together their new home. That goes double if the owner is designing the house themselves. Something as simple as the address signs on your home could make all the difference in the world as to helping it stand out from the rest of the houses on the street. Most people will think ahead and consider putting together some sort of house-warming event, if only for the fact that they can get new things for their home. Although this may not be an opportunity to shop for presents for their home, it does give friends and family the opportunity to show their appreciation for their friendship. As you consider who to invite, it is a good time to make sure that they can find you. And if you need to look at new house address plaques, you should think about handling it at that time. When it comes to housewarming gifts, the average family member or friend can be pretty generous to the recipient, especially since they too will at some point in time find themselves in the same predicament. I have been living at the same residence for the past 20 plus years, but if I decided to move, I would definitely want to have a housewarming party put together, and hopefully I could get some of those items that are so hard to come by.